that should turn. That should move a lot easier than it's moving. Okay, you can see the end of that pin. Hey, somebody want to hold that flashlight for me? Ah, crap. There we go. All right. So now I put this back on. This is going to be tricky. Alright. That on the floor, shooting up. Shooting up? That sounds horrible. Better put a little lube on this before I put it in there. Huh. That's what she said. This just gets lubricated by oil, so maybe that's what this little trap door is for. Put this pipe cleaner down there and see where it comes out, how it lines up. Just curious. Yep, that's what that is. That is directly over that. Alright. This, on the other hand, is going to need a little bit of, just a little dab to do you. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Well, it don't fit that way. So what I gotta do is I gotta put this on that part up there first, and then get this in there. Yeah. This ought to be good. If I was right-handed, this would be no problem from this side. Because I'm a lefty, it's actually, I'm on the wrong side here. I will endeavor to persevere. Alright. Feeling with my finger to see if I can tell. Yeah, that works. Alright. I've got it in position. Now the problem is, it just wants to fall off. Yeah, gravity's a problem now. What I need to do is I need to get underneath there to be able to use both hands simultaneously. I gotta get something to lay on so I can get on my back and do this. So my arms are gonna be long enough to reach all the way up there once I'm on my back. This floor is filthy. I gotta get something. No! Don't you do it! Don't you fall out of there! Critter. Varmint. Oh! Ouch! The heads on this hammer are like rock candy. They just keep chipping off every time I use it. I don't know if they're just old or if they're just not supposed to be used for what I'm using them for. I don't need to be under there to do this part. The pin is in. Is align those collars and tighten them. I might have to quit there tonight. Even though I haven't been at it very long. Well, I've been down here for a while. I've been working on cleaning up parts from that South Bend parts lathe. Taking measurements and taking photographs because it's like I've getting closer to closing a deal on selling a majority of the gears from that lathe. Get some of my investment back. Hopefully start getting towards the positive side. I'd like to throw the spindle on right now, but those cone pulleys have surface rust on them. They're just going to be so much easier to clean off of the machine. Mainly because all the stuff's going to come off onto the headstock casting here that I cleaned up so nicely, relatively speaking. Yeah, I'm going to wash up and call it a night. Well, I just picked this up off of the, I had it on top of the ways there, and when I did, this whole pulley slid over and revealed to me what I didn't realize, which is that this whole pulley can slide completely away from this bull gear when it's not in the headstock. And I already noticed that that end gear is basically held on by one set screw by the looks of it. So I want to clean all the grease and dirt off of this bull gear, but I really don't like the idea of getting this cone pulley in the parts washer because the parts cleaner is going to moisten up all of that rust and actually make it more difficult for me to clean the rust off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that gear off the end, slide this whole cone pulley off, and then clean what's left in the parts washer, and then clean the cone pulley up with probably just a dry Scotch-Brite pad. That's interesting. There's a hole on the other side here too. Oh, okay. That grub screw, all that does is unlock this. This is a big spanner nut. And the hole on the other side that's all messed up is a hole where somebody was using a punch to turn that old hammer and chisel mechanic got to this. You know, now let me spend 20 minutes looking for my spanner wrenches. Well, it looks like I don't have the exact right size for that spanner either. That retaining nut. Well, we'll try this one here, and if it doesn't work, I can always just use a chisel. Of course, the temptation is to grab it here with a pipe wrench, but then I might damage the teeth. And I'm certainly not going to grab it on this bearing area. Of course, this will be much easier to put back on because I could put the spindle in place on the headstock and the back gear assembly all together, and I can use the back gear to lock the spindle. Guess I could use this whole cone pulley like a big slide hammer. I don't even know if I'm in frame anymore, but it is coming up. Maybe downstroke. I'm tapping the spindle on the concrete like a moron. There, I said it for you. Maybe I should just pull a puller on this. Probably be a piece of cake to do it with a puller. That was 2 pieces. I did not know that. Obviously, I would not have dropped it. Just a big old spacer. Woodruff key.
Skill, son. Oh. Ouch. Now.
When I was tapping at me chamber door, this little shaft that you pull out to disengage the bowl gear fell out. I didn't think this could fall out, which makes me wonder what happened here. Yeah, if you hit it hard enough, it can pop past. All that holds this in, I don't know if you can see this, but right here there's a couple of screws holding a funkily bent piece of wire, and there's actually a groove on the side of this part that wire is sticking into, and that wire pops into this groove right here to keep that in, so it can't just, from vibration, it can't just want to do that. It's actually a second groove to keep it in this position, and then there's a tighter groove to keep it locked in. So I guess in the out position it can jiggle a little bit, but still not get where it's not supposed to. Alright, well, point is now I can take this whole assembly and really give it a good cleaning in the parts washer, which is what I wanted to do in the first place.